But no one owns the stars, the sun, the ocean, the dirt. We belong. In that belonging, though, is a custodial responsibility. And it's not one of burden. We hear this word responsibility, we think, fuck, we got to take on another thing. You know, but it's of love. It's unconditional love of ourselves. Again, we can't see ourselves who we really are in the essence of that eternal dreaming, that part that we all belong to, but we see it reflected in everything around us. And in that, we understand that in that belonging, you know, no one owns that dirt, but we have a custodial responsibility to love one another, to love country. I'm going to think about, I'm going to connect with that tree, I'm going to connect with that blade of grass. That blade of grass is already reaching out to you to connect. And it, you know, that flow is already happening over and over in everything. And speaking through us, allowing that to speak through us and guide us and happen. When the red batwing coral flowers out, the mud crabs are there. You know, when the little wattle with the little balls comes out, tells you that the mullet are there, but don't go fishing. Wait until those balls dry up and fall off, tells you that the mullet have had their eggs, go fishing. The eye cannot look at itself, but it sees its reflection in everything around it. And in that reflection, we have a distorted perception that I feel has been deliberately impregnated in conditioning upon us to turn us into cogs of a wheel, to see country in the way that what we call rama, which is sickness of the spirit, to see country as this thing that if we do that to that tree, we do that to that animal, we do that to that dirt, we do that to that water. It has no bearing on us whatsoever. So connection to country is identity. And identity you could look at in your mind and go, it means I'm this and that. And identity is collaboration. You are part of the greatest collaboration that is continually unfolding, fresh like a river. So for me, connection to country is an immersion. We have a term called Gupunawal in my Kulin Nation language, or Dadiri up north. And in that is deep listening, in remembering who we are, on the fundamental part that is more intimate than the breath itself. You know, you've got these relationships, the dewdrop and the leaf, the ocean and the shore, the in-breath and the out-breath. All of these things are part of that understanding that we are part of something, and without that, as many of my elders would say, without connection to country, we are a walking dead. We are a living void. We are surviving. We are not living. And many of us, as we'll go into in this a bit more, are living in a very traumatized way, trying to navigate this system of me and mindness, reconnection or coming back to. It's more of an immersion in that reality that we are the land. We are our community.